Hello, welcome back to Gregor Creations. Today's video is going to be an update on Fantasyland and a couple of items around the park. Again, if you haven't been with us before, this is the channel where we're making the Magic Kingdom and resort area in Lego. So today's video, we're going to talk about Belle's Castle in Fantasyland. But before we get back there, a little update on the train. So what I've done here in the front here, I've moved this area, this kind of shout out to Disneyland a little bit. If you've been with us before, I've kind of moved that back a little bit. And what I'm going to prepare to do here is to make a berm out front here and put the railroad on top of a berm there, so we can get this all the same size, so we can get around the park all the way around the park. So that's kind of why we've moved this back here a little bit. We've got some base plates there, and as we come back here, we're trying to clean up in this area in Tomorrowland here. And we're back here with Tron. We're going to landscape everything around Tron. So I've just got some base plates sitting there now. We're going to revamp everything. But we've got Tron back here. But the major thing today is we want to talk about Belle's Castle. And there it is right there. Guys, that's a really cool build. I was pretty excited when I found out they were coming out with that. Because I knew I wanted to put it in the park here. I had a very small castle back there, and I know in Disney World at Magic Kingdom, it is a very small castle that's up on that hill in Fantasyland there. And I was a little concerned that that castle might overshadow Cinderella's castle, but as I go back up front here, you can kind of see, I don't think it does. You guys tell me what you guys think. You know, I go a little not, unconventional at times. I've got, the Star Wars IP, and I've got a bunch of IP and Avatar and all that, and the Jungle Cruise. I go veer off a little bit. So as we look back there, I don't think it takes away from Cinderella Castle, obviously. It's kind of a mix between Magic Kingdom and Shanghai's. They have the large Belle Castle there. So I just think, I had to get the build. I think it's an awesome build. I generally, believe it or not, have my daughter put the builds together for me, because I really like to just free build myself. But she's busy right now, and so I kind of took it upon myself and got it all done there. And it was a pretty easy build as well. It was relatively quick, but it's a really neat build, put together real well, and just the technique involved is pretty good, and I think it looks great. So I'm going to get a little closer to it here, but you can kind of see it. We're right behind Snow White's, or the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, right behind there. And we've got and again, at Disney World and Magic Kingdom, that is a dinner reservation, obviously, right? And so we're going to get closer to that. Let me get back into the back here. All right, and here we are back here on the side here, and you can see what we've done. I've still got to do some brickwork. This is not done in any way, shape, or form. I've still got a lot of tile work to do. And I know a lot of you guys have been mentioning about getting tile work done. I am going to. It's just taking a little bit of time, but we'll get some tile work done on the flooring and the sidewalks and that. But right now, we've got it built up in the back, and we're going to finish up this rock work here and get some greenery in there. But I wanted to lift it up. Again, we've got it built like in the Magic Kingdom, where you come in and we've got that broken archway there, which I do not have the lights right now, so that's why the lamps are not on there. But generally the lamps are on there, and then you go back over that bridge and go into the Be Our Guest restaurant right through those doors there. And what I've done then is just put that right on top, as if it was on the mountain in Magic Kingdom there. And I know it's bigger, but man, that's a cool build. It's a really neat build. And so I put all the characters out front there, and inside it, if you guys have the build, it is really neat. And I don't have that ability to to showcase that as much, you know, if I come behind it, obviously, because it is a dollhouse form. But boy, it really looks good in Fantasyland here. So that's kind of the view from this side. As we come around here, you can kind of see we're going to get some more trees back there, but it's really good to have the backdrop behind there as well. And as we look around, like I said, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train right here, and then looking over down from that, going out of the entrance to Fantasyland, we see there is Small World, and then right across is Peter Pan, and then Filler Magic, which we're still waiting to get the signage for, obviously, but that's looking pretty good. And then the old Skyway. So if you guys are wondering what in the world is that telephone pole looking thing right there, is because us old hats, we remember the Skyway. And so if you, there's another one of the Skyways right there, and it went all the way back down to Tomorrowland from right next to the, as they are now, the bathrooms, the Rapunzel bathrooms, we call them, to the right of that and to the left of Small World when you come out. That area there used to be one of the docking stations for the Skyway. So I remember that when I was little, them going over as we went. I think we were just down there a couple times when I was younger, but I distinctly remember that. That's about all I remember. It was a while back. And my kids never saw those either, but those were neat. And I had those in, and I just haven't taken them out yet. So, but this is, like I said, we're also going to be bringing up Ariel's ride. We've got that build that they made for Little Mermaid. We're going to place that back here soon, and kind of ramp this up as well. We've got some tile work done here. We do have a little bit of a throwback to 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. That ride used to be where the Little Mermaid ride is now. So that's for another video, though. So I wanted to show you guys, like I said, the Beauty and the Beast castle. And we'll be making improvements to that, but I really wanted to show you that in context of the park there. I'm going to run back up front here to give you guys some views from the front. Let me do that right now. All right, and here we are, vantage point from the X-Wing right over Tomorrowland. You can kind of see that back there in Fantasyland. I think it turned out really good. Tell me what you guys think. There's going to be a lot of changes going on down here in the park. I hope you guys stay with. Like I said, the goal is obviously to just continue to work on the park. It's never finished, like Walt says, but we do want to get that train going around. We've got the expansion area. So we're working on Pirates of the Caribbean. We've got lots of little projects all over the place, working on Tron. So we really appreciate you guys following and liking. Share them with anybody that likes Disney and Lego. And until next time, guys, from the front of the park here, we will see you soon. Bye-bye now.